This conference will now be recorded.
Good afternoon. This is Sean Steinley and Chad Uting. We're going to go over some new announcements for HPC. We have several new innovations, several new products that Chad's going to get into. One of the biggest things that we have invested in the last 6 months is moving into a larger facility, state-of-art facility. We have more dock doors, more equipment, and we're building stock for the season. So we're really excited about that. You know, one of the quotes that Steve Jobs said was, only way you do great work is to love what you do. And I tell you, everybody at HPC loves what they do, and we put everything in our effort to improve the business on a daily basis, from our lean and Kaizen events to new products. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Chad to talk about all the new stuff that's going to happen this year, and we're looking forward to a great season.
All right, thanks, Sean. As Sean mentioned, we got a lot of great things coming out in this coming year. I might have some new customers on here, so bear with us. At the end, we're going to kind of wrap it all back together and talk about all the different things that we kind of offer. But definitely very excited to show you guys what we have coming out. And I'm going to start off right away by talking about HPC's vision. The vision for HPC is to provide innovative and safe solutions that inspire the world to create memorable moments and real conversations. And how we do that, that's all through our promise of it lights every time. As you see this progress, you're going to see HPC Fire Inspired a lot, and you're going to see inspired by safety, innovated for your lifestyle. And that's our brand message where all of this ties into. So very excited about this. The one thing that you won't see in here, everything that we're going to talk about and that we have in the past, it will all be in our 2021 outdoor catalog. That will be out in April, probably be in the mailboxes the first week of April, so be on the lookout for that. I talked about our brand promise here, the lights every time. Figured I'd start off with a quick video that kind of just shows a lot of snow on a fire pit here, and like the promise says, it lights every time. No cover on there, no nothing, that's still firing up. And that kind of just emphasizes all the things that we're going to talk about here. Why HPC? I mentioned our brand message, inspired by safety, innovative for your lifestyle. We have, cutting edge technology, things that aren't out there on the market. We're adding new pieces to that. I'll start at the top left there. You have a small picture of a pizza oven that I'm going to talk about in a few slides. It's much more than a pizza oven. It's a hybrid gas/wood oven that you can cook, smoke, bake, everything on, with obviously backed by HPC's electronic ignition controls. So handcrafted here in the U.S., so it is definitely different. You can't tell from this small picture here, but you will see it in the later slides, is there is no stack on that design. So it's a sleek design that kind of adds to some heat retention that we'll talk about a little bit later. Some of you are familiar with BILT, B-I-L-T. That is a 3D interactive software and troubleshooting system that has all 4 of our ignition systems on there, as well as some troubleshooting as well. That's available in English, French, and Spanish, so anybody can get it out there. Electronic ignition with Bluetooth control. You can either have the handheld remote control or use the Bluetooth app that's on your either Apple or Droid phones. Whole house automation. We can connect into any whole house automation or pull systems such as Jandy. We have the capabilities to do that with our on-off systems that we have. The lifetime warranty. We talked about the vision. We talked about the promise. How we back that up is that true industry, no hassle lifetime warranty. Whether you cover your pit, don't cover your pit, whatever the case may be, there's no fine print. If you have an issue, we're going to stand behind it, but we don't think we're going to have that issue. That's why we have that. NFI certified technicians. We have a full team of NFI certified techs that are here to answer any type of questions that you may have. If Chuck Parson, who is the lead tech supervisor, was in here, he'd tell you the same thing. We even troubleshoot a lot of our competition's things because they just don't have the support that we offer. And, we're not going to leave you guys out there hanging if you have an issue. We're going to try to help you guys. Obviously, we'd love if you kind of replaced it with an HPC, but we're still not going to leave you hanging. We're going to try to solve whatever problems you and your customers have. The picture in the bottom middle there is our new product that I'll talk about in a couple slides. I won't go into too much detail now, but it is coming within the next couple slides there. Next one is the CSA logo. We have over 400 CSA certified products, and certification is safe, is important, whether it be residential or commercial. We're backing everything that we do by that certification, and it's not in compliance with, we help write the ANSI standard that this is governed by. So every one of our products that we're launching is coming out of there. I mean, it is tested to survive 40-mile-an-hour wind test. It kind of circles back again to that lights every time promise that we give to you guys. And then we have to test every unit that goes out the door because of this. And there's documentation that we have to keep because CSA will do an audit on us twice a year. We have to make sure that everything is in order, and we pass that every time that they come in. Here's a quote from Sean that was on at the beginning about customers. We believe that customer service is not just a department, rather it's the entire company. Everything we do is dedicated to you, our customer, and your customers as well. Quick ship programs, we're constantly implementing Kaizen events, 2-second leans, not just our technicians, but we want to get everybody NFI certified that's touching a customer. Extended hours during busy season. Sean mentioned the new building that we just moved into. It's a state-of-the-art building, with a state-of-the-art R&D department, and we kind of bank on that innovation that we're bringing to the hearth industry out there. And as we expand into these different markets, we want to continue to push boundaries and push limits and bring you products that you're used to seeing from HPC Fire Inspired. So the picture on the left is our old buildings. We had 2 buildings, and it made us pretty operationally inefficient at times because you're bringing products back and forth. Sean mentioned the new building that we're at. We're packing that to the rooftops with product to be ready for the busy season. Obviously everybody went through some issues last year with COVID and supply chains, and some people are still feeling that, and we're not going to be any exception to that, but we're taking the steps to kind of prevent those things from happening, and we're ready for this season and ready to support you guys any way that we can. Whoop, wrong way there. Inspired by safety, innovative for your lifestyle. It's in everything that we do and every brand message that we have. Now to the exciting part where we talk about the new products that's going to help you guys out in the field. And the first one is our new torpedo burner technology. This will probably be coming around the May timeframe. And what I'm going to do is kind of show you a quick video that shows our current Penta burner and our new torpedo burner. So our new torpedo burner is a nozzle style burner that's paired with our patented Penta technology. So you'll see a series of 2 videos here that talks about why the stainless burners are superior and why we stand behind the technology, between the raised hub, the drip leg, the weep holes, and why you're not going to have some of those issues. So again, the video on the left is our patented Penta burner. You can see the wider flame, and then the burner on the right is the new torpedo. So there is a market out there for the taller flame, and this addresses both of them. So again, you have the industry-leading Penta burner that everyone's used to, the wider campfire look, and then you have the taller flame look of the torpedo burner. Why is that important? I'm going to show you this video. It's going to, there's not going to be any sound through it, but we'll kind of talk to some of the high points here. But it's some in-house testing that we did here that we videoed, and it's the same test that CSA would do as well. But it talks about all the water that brass burner is going to connect through their nozzles, and there's no weep holes, there's no burners, but it allows ours to light every single time. We get a lot of calls from a tech support standpoint. That raised hub, the weep holes, it stops from all that water pooling inside the burner. And you'll see from some of the pictures here, you're going to hear gurgling, but there's going to be a lot of corrosion inside those brass burners, which leads to the expensive service calls. So again, that went through really quick, but I have a lot of marketing material that's available to you guys whenever you need it in regards to that. Our nozzle technology is fueled by a superior design. I talked about the commercial grade stainless steel, the fuel efficient nozzle design. The nozzles are welded onto the burner. And this design leads to a quiet flame, patented technology. You couldn't really hear it through that video, but we do have some comparison videos that just shows how quiet it is even when they're running. So you almost have a jet engine versus something you can barely hear. And then one of the other things that you couldn't really tell in the video, but none of the burner's nozzles will be protruding out of the glass. So it's still that clean, elegant, beautiful look that you're accustomed to with the Penta burner, except it would be with the nozzle burners and the Torpedo design. Second product that we have is it's innovative for your lifestyle, kind of plays off that one, and that is the new augmented reality app. It's the HPC Fire app that's available on the Apple Store or the Droid Store. And right now, currently, what we have on there is all of our kind of finished products, the Copper series, the ready to finish, enclosures, the Fire and Water and the Fire on Water, as well as our TK torches. A lot of people are very visual and they have to see things in place before they can kind of make decisions on that. And that's really important for you guys to help close some of those. And so I'm going to show you a video of the AR app kind of in action here. You'll notice that in the app, it's going to give you the MSRP pricing in there as well as the part number. We're trying to provide you guys with as much information as possible. Like I said, anywhere that you can envision or would want this, the AR app, the augmented reality app is going to allow you to place it there and see what it would look like. As we continue to develop more products, we'll continue to put them into there as well. We're going to have a slide coming up shortly that will talk about the buy now, burn now, and that's aluminum bowls, the sport pit. Eventually, those will go into the AR app as well. Again, download that on the Apple App Store and the Google Store, and you're going to search for HPC Fire AR app. I just talked about the buy today, burn today. On the left there, you got a picture of our new spun aluminum bowls. You're going to see a light gray kind of stone look. Up top, you got a dark gray stone look, and down below, it's a dark wood finish. Some of the different color options that we're currently looking to pursue. These are CSA certified. They're going to come in electronic ignition, either high-low or on-off, available with the Penta or the Torpedo burner. And why the spun aluminum? It's going to be considerably lighter weight than some of the different things that are kind of out there on the market today. And I believe the bowl that I'm showing you there is a 34-inch bowl currently. You can have either lava rock, the Fireglass, available this summer. So be on the lookout as we continue to update when these will be available either on the website, in the catalog, any of our social media accounts. We're very active in LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram as well. So we're continually putting new things out there and different articles, tech talks, things like that. The second one in the buy today, burn today is the Sport Pit. This is a portable unit where we're targeting maybe the camping area or tailgating area, sports venues, events. Eventually COVID's going away and we're kind of resume normalcy. And, people like to gather. It's a very social aspect. And this is one that allows you to connect to a 20-pound propane tank. It burns at roughly 35,000 BTUs. And what that means to you for a 20-pound propane tank is roughly 14 hours of burn time. It's portable with a locking lid. It'll come with the glass, and it's got an anti-tipping design to it as well. And again, CSA certified, and it will come in a black finish. So definitely very excited about this. It kind of reaches into some markets. Camping seems to be very popular. It's a gathering, and it kind of plays into everything that we talk about with our fire pits, where people want to gather around, and this just gives everyone another venue to do that. I talked about it earlier, the new Forno da Pizza hybrid oven. I talk about the hybrid. It's going to offer you both wood and gas burning. And why is that important to you? So there's plenty of wood-fired ovens out there, but those wood-fired ovens take upwards of, potentially 45 minutes to start and get up to temperature. Our new hybrid oven has HPC electronic ignition controls in there. So you simply push the button, the burner lights up, and then that burner will help light the wood. So it gets your oven up to speed in less than probably 20 minutes. So you're cutting the time in half just to get that oven up to speed. And the biggest thing you want to do is start making the pizzas or smoking in it or, baking in it. It's a multi-purpose hybrid oven. It's not just for pizzas, even though the name says Forno da Pizza. It is based off of a pizza oven. However, there are so many different things that you can do with it. And it's a three-piece oven. It's got the oven itself, the stainless steel hearth, as well as a stainless steel cart. You'll notice in the picture there is no stack design on that. And that is by design for two reasons. It gives you a sleek, beautiful finish with the mosaic tiles, but without having that stack, it allows it to retain more heat. And you control the heat and the smoke through the stainless steel door on the front and the venting technology that we have on there. It can be an LP or NG. It can be portable on the cart, or it can be built into any type of outdoor kitchen designs as well. It also comes in a ready-to-finish, similar to our ready-to-finish or your do-it-yourself fire pits that we have. I'm going to show you guys a video on this as well. I don't know about you guys, but if you're not hungry after watching that video, I certainly am. Very excited about this product and the Torpedo. There's so many possibilities when it comes to this oven out there. And it comes in, you can get 6 different color mosaic tiles on it. The possibilities really are endless on it. Another thing that we currently have, and unfortunately we haven't been out on the road yet, but we do have a new mobile support van that's ready to hit the road to do any type of education, seminars, bring some products with us, whatever the case may be. We have continuing education programs. If you ever needed to meet with designers and things like that, but this truck is ready. This van is ready to go. It's just a matter of you guys reaching out to us and getting something on the schedule, and we will come to you with, product demonstrations. We bring pizza oven, fire it up, show everybody how it works, some of the product, whatever you guys need out there and would be beneficial to you. We're here to bring the product to you, and we're very excited about it. And it kind of goes back to that customer service quote that Sean talked about at the beginning. We're here for you guys. We want to support you any way that we can. We value every customer that we have as a partnership, and we want to continue to strengthen those partnerships. The website, I want to encourage everybody on this call or any of your customers, please visit the Learning Center on the website. It has everything from the CSA certification on there to drawings to frequently asked questions, where to download things, CAD details where you can get 3D models, where you can get the drawings. Architects can drop those in the specs. You know, we're trying to take all of the upfront work out of it, and you can kind of just drag and drop into the different things. That's where catalogs will be available at. Beautiful gallery pictures, the HPC Fire app, troubleshooting similar to Built as well, where you can download all that. It really is a plethora of knowledge located in one area. And if there's something on there or that's not on there, please reach out to us. It's a continually evolving page, and it's there for you guys. So use it, take advantage of it, and let us know if there's something missing, and we'll definitely get it on there. Innovation and technology. I mentioned the Bluetooth app before. We have the on-off, which allows you to control, connect to your home automation systems, Google, Apple, Jandy systems, whatever the case may be. But then we have the Bluetooth app. That allows you to adjust the flame height high-low. You can program, turn it on and off. And then it has self-diagnostics on the app itself as well. And it will give you a series of codes that's going to tell you how long your unit's been running, if it overheats, things like that. It really is a unique thing out there that people still are kind of wrapping their heads around. And why? Why is Bluetooth more important than Wi-Fi? So Bluetooth, from HPC's perspective, adds an added safety feature. You have to be within visual distance to turn that fire pit on. If you were to kind of turn that fire pit on over the Wi-Fi and nobody was around, but somebody happened to be near it or setting on it, it could potentially do some damage that you don't want to do out there. So with it being the Bluetooth technology, it has that added safety feature built in where you have to be, within 50 feet of seeing it. So you're going to see who's around there and who's not before it fires up. I think the importance of showing that video, I think we can all have been guilty of it at some point. We kind of get lost in our phones. We kind of get lost in checking emails, answering text messages, whatever the case may be. But I know for myself, I have a couple of these fire features in my backyard. When we light these up, those phones kind of get put down. It really does become a gathering area. The neighbors see it. They want to come over. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not. But it truly is a gathering spot out there. And, I think that video kind of emphasizes some of the struggles that we're all guilty of in our work lives and personal lives. I mentioned Built earlier. Everything that we ship comes with a flyer that kind of talks about the 3D intelligent instructions and troubleshooting. It comes with a QR code. It allows you to scan and go right to downloading the app. But if you have not seen this yet, I highly encourage you to download it and check it out. From a sales perspective, you've got a lot of customers calling you, sometimes having issues or need a new part. And what helps you guys is if they can get to that part quicker, obviously it's going to facilitate that sale a lot quicker for you guys. And, that's the bottom line, obviously helping the customer and troubleshooting, but, you can zoom in on parts, you can, click on things and do the troubleshooting steps, and it's going to kind of walk them through the different aspects of it. And you'll see it in this next video that I'm going to show you guys. You know, when we launched this, this was something that was never before seen in our industry. It still has not been adopted by any other fire feature manufacturers, but I do know that it's very prevalent in the grill industry. Weber Grills is a big proponent of this, and I do believe that Napoleon Fireplaces were looking to add this feature as well too. So, you know, it just, you know, another example of HPC kind of setting the bar and setting the tone for others to kind of follow and step up their game. For those of you that went to HPBA last year, you may or may not have seen that we won a coveted Vesta Award for our universal gas orifice. It's one orifice that handles either natural gas or liquid propane up to 400,000 BTUs. It allows you to convert on site, you know, probably within about 30 seconds with no disassembly of the appliance required. You know, what does that mean? You know, less SKUs for inventory. Anything can ship out NG. There's no guessing on the LP or the amount of LP needed, you know, for a special orifice. It's going to be able to be controlled strictly by this universal gas orifice. And it's not just going to be for fire features. It can be used in fireplaces, and it can even be used in furnaces as well. And again, CSA certified up to 400,000 BTUs. So again, just another cutting edge technology that we're very excited about. This will probably come with a summertime release as well. You know, this is going to go on, you know, everything that we ship out here, you know, from, you know, stocking dealers, distributors, things like that. This could potentially cut your SKUs in half by just having to have that one universal gas orifice. The outdoor fireplace burners. We launched these last year, and they're slowly starting to gain some momentum out there. The two different options. You have the dual step burner, comes in a 22-inch and 28-inch, 90,000 BTU and 110,000 BTU respectively. The dual step allows you to adjust the backup higher so it has more of a pronounced step flame. It can be either push button FPPK or electronic ignition. The electronic ignition does come with a 6-foot dongle that allows you to mount that on the outside of the fireplace. That way, you're not mounting it inside of that heat there. And then you have the linears. The linears are anywhere from 22 inches to 81 inches, and that's anywhere from 50,000 BTUs up to 130,000 BTUs. So, you know, a lot of different options out there, whether it be new home construction or if you want to convert that those wood burning ovens to gas. A lot of people don't want the smoke, the hard time lighting the fire. Well, if you convert it to the outdoor fireplace burners that are truly CSA certified, a lot of people are using indoor parts outdoors, and you know, obviously that's not certified, and eventually those are going to break down. These are truly certified outdoor components and CSA certified.
Fireplace burner system made specifically for converting any wood fireplace to gas. Bluetooth ignition, controlled entirely with a simple touch of a smartphone. CSA certified, meets high safety and Fireplace burner systems, so your customers can create the outdoor fireplace everyone will want to gather around.
The good thing about the outdoor fireplace burners that I don't have a slide about, but I did want to mention, we do offer a combo package. It has the burner, the stainless steel grate, and the concrete log set as one SKU. So you can order that one SKU and have everything that you would need there available. The RTF with small LP tanks. So what is RTF? RTF is ready to finish or do it yourself. It comes with hardy board. What's significant about the small tank version? The small tank version is for existing hardscapes and patios and pool areas that already have their gas line run and they don't want to dig it up, but they want to have an existing fire feature, or to areas that can't get gas run. This is perfect. You put a 20-pound propane tank in there from your barbecue grill, and you clad it with whatever you want to match your existing hardscape, and you have a fire pit that looks like it was designed there from the beginning. It is 65,000 BTUs and 90,000 BTUs. And what's that mean for the 20-pound propane tank? Roughly 5 hours of burn time on a 90,000 BTU tank, and roughly 7 hours of burn time on a 65,000 BTU tank. So it certainly, puts a big flame out there. And like I said, it's a good thing for, some, maybe you go back to existing customers, whether it be pool or hardscape that, didn't put that fire feature in initially. And this could be a value add to kind of reach out to those customers and go back after.
Introducing big convenience and a small package. New ready-to-finish small tanks are now available. Without the need for a hard pipe gas connection, our new RTF small tanks only require a 20-pound LP tank, reducing installation time. Complete package. Fire pit, enclosure, fully assembled insert, and flex line shipped together for reduced cost. Unfinished enclosure. Ready to finish with any material. Flame control technology. Monitoring system for greater safety. Only HPC offers RTF small tanks with the best benefits of a professional fire pit without the hassle and without the cost. So your customers can create the outdoor fire pit everyone will want to gather around.
All right. So that was kind of a preview of, what we have coming. It is certainly by no means the only things that we have coming, but, there are some of the more prominent products that we're very excited about and are probably closer to fruition than some of the other ones. Certainly reach out to us, check the website, monitor the social media that I mentioned before, between the pages, the company HPC pages, Sean Steinley's LinkedIn page, myself, Chad Ewing LinkedIn page. We're constantly putting new things out there, and it's a good way to kind of stay in touch with us. The next few slides that I'm going to kind of go over are just talking about the different categories that HPC plays in regards to our fire and water features. We talked about the CSA certified fire pit inserts. We have the fire and water, and then we have the fire on water. We talked about the RTF enclosures. We have the hard pipe ones as well as the small tank, and then the full line of copper enclosures. The copper enclosures can either be fire feature or fire and water with the addition of a scupper. The different choices of ignition. You start at your basic matchlit system, CSA certified up to 65,000 BTUs. Then your next step up would be the push button flame sense, the FPPK, CSA certified up to 140,000 BTUs. And then the top of the line is going to be the electronic ignition. You can either get the on-off or the high-low, CSA certified up to 400,000 BTUs. Just because I mentioned 65, 140, and 400, can we do other ones? Absolutely. However, they will not be CSA certified, but we can make them. We also do a full line of custom. A lot of homeowners, commercial businesses, whatever the case may be, They dream up things that, to you and I may not seem, practical, logical, whatever the case may be. However, we can create those. We can make their dreams come true. Reach out to our team. We got, I mentioned before, the NFI certified techs are going to help you design it. We're going to lay it out, give you drawings, and then we're going to make those dreams a reality for everyone. Different choice of burners and pan shapes. We talked about the Penta, the new Torpedo burner coming out. We have round pans, flat pans, square pans, rectangular H burners, linear trough, and linear interlink burners, as well as rectangular S burners. Many different options out there and a solution for everybody. With having over 400 CSA certified products, what is custom to some might be standard for HPC. So certainly take a look at our catalog or our dealer portal. I mentioned the Fire on Water and the Fire and Water. The Evolution 360 is the Fire and Water, and then the H2O on Fire is the fire, coming out of the water, and you can have the different scuppers there. The picture on the left is the Evolution 360, and then the 4-scupper H2O on the right there. Ready to finish enclosures. They come in round, octagon, rectangle, and square with all 3 technologies: MLFPK, FPPK, and electronic ignition. The Copper Bowl series that I mentioned, it comes in 5 styles. If you look clockwise from top left and go around, you got the Tempe, the Sedona, the Sierra, the Phoenix, and the Mesa. Most of those come with a water feature, which is the added scupper. And you can see that pretty clearly in the upper right picture there. So we take this one to a trade show quite a lot. So those of us that have visited us at a trade show, you probably have seen that there as well. Glass wind guards kind of goes back to the safety. You're always going to have 6-inch high wind guards. They come with the polished aluminum brackets, and the feet come in 4 or 6-piece sections. Heavy duty 3/16-inch tempered glass, and it will have caution hot surface etched into it as well. So those are a different added option that you could have. Fire pit covers. You have the aluminum dome, the shallow dome, the copper dome, as well as the copper shallow. A full line of stainless steel linear and rectangular covers. And then we offer a full line of vinyl covers as well. I mentioned before when we talked about the warranty for the burners, you don't have to have that fire pit covered. A lot of people forget. We all forget things from time to time. The one thing that we do want to stress, though, is when your customers have the electronic ignition, we want to try to make sure that they do cover it as much as possible. When you're dealing with electronics, the safer and more covered you can keep them, the better off you're going to be in the long run. Media, full line of media between lava rock, ceramic stone, rolled lava stone, comes in black, red, small or medium, and then a full array of 1/4-inch fiberglass is available, sold in 10-pound increments. I want to make sure to reiterate that it is sold in the 10-pound increments. And the other thing is we do have a glass calculator on our website. So make sure you're visiting the Learning Center. And then on the front page, we basically have a fire pit configurator. It's going to walk you from start to finish configuring a fire pit for you. It's going to ask you whether you need electricity or not. If you do, is it 24 volt? Is it 12 volt if you're near a pool? Is it natural gas or LP? And it's going to step you through that step by step, and then it's going to tell you your model number with an MSRP price when you get to the very end of it. So I keep referencing you back to the website. It's continually evolving. It will never be stagnant. We're continually adding things to it. Just like we're continually adding products to our product line, we will never be stagnant. We will continue to evolve. We will continue to innovate, and we will continue to support you, our customers out there. I mentioned the concrete logs. We have the 3 available: the Arizona weathered oak, the western driftwood, and the aspen birch. These all come in 9-piece and 16-piece. So they're definitely out there for you, available in the catalog. Like I mentioned before with the outdoor fireplace burners, you can do the burner, the grate, and the log set all together. With that, I want to thank everyone that was on the call webinar for taking the time to join us. We will certainly make this available to you on our YouTube channel. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. My email address is chad, C-H-A-D-E, at hpcfire.com. Again, I'm going to turn this over to Sean, and thank you guys.
Thanks, Chad. Nice job. Genuinely, we really appreciate everybody's business, and we couldn't do this without you guys. So appreciate your support, and we'll be seeing you hopefully at the HPBA upcoming trade show in June, or we'll talk to you on the phone or through our travels when we come down for training and traveling and so forth. So thank you again.